Goluf. Are we live? Wait, it's starting transmission. Okay. Don't be too happy too soon. Oh, I think we're here. Should be.
It's not loading in for me.
It's a black screen. Cool. Wait, we here? I think we're here. I can see.
No. Maybe I just need to refresh.
Chat.
There we go.
Can we confirm we are here?
Hello?
Are we here? Are we live? They're here. Let's go. All right. Now we just need to test the volume on everyone. So if everyone can speak up, it's good. Wait, Moonie has to speak.
Hello, 1, 2, 3.
And now we have to test Key.
Why is my hand so veiny, bro? What the fuck? I've already been bitten by a vampire. I can't do this again.
It's both me and Moonie. We are guilty, as you can see. It's good. What they thinking about? Okay.
Alright.
Should we start into it?
Is that a vampire pun? I dislike that pun very much.
No, which one?
What are they thinking about?
Now I understand. Alright, so we're gonna discuss our book pick for September, October. That's why we are dressed like that, because it was vampire themed. And yeah, we didn't decide on the werewolf theme. That would have been a lot more complicated. But yeah, we are back with our live streams. I'm very excited. Again, thank you, Moonie, for joining in as our
thank you
new
for
host.
me.
Very excited. Alrighty. Should we?
So this is the first stream after a 2-year-long hiatus.
Yeah.
So it's a very momentous occasion. Very special occasion.
We're probably gonna be very rusty, but we're gonna do our best. Should we start with like a simple question to like loosen up the mood a little bit? What is your current read? And as always, chat, you can also answer if you're reading anything, let us know in chat. What is your current read? Who wants to start? Okay, I guess Moonie starts. Since Q is just running away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can start.
I have my current read.
Yeah, I got my book here actually. My current read is kind of ashamed of like showing this right now. I should have picked another book.
It doesn't matter. We don't judge
so
here.
It's fine.
Exactly.
It's the Dark Dream Castle. It's like the second book of this series. Yeah, what should I say? It's a dark romance. So yeah, it's a very interesting book. I can say.
A bit traumatizing, apparently.
Yeah, can be. Yes, definitely it has that potential. But yeah, it's I don't know what to explain. It's a dark romance. I mean, look into it if you're interested. If you don't like, spicy stuff, don't read. I do not recommend.
All right, and Key, what about you? Okay, I kind of saw that coming. I was like, it has to do something with the studies.
This is one of my textbooks for my history course. Yeah, because I don't have a life anymore. I will also admit the reason I don't have an actual current read is because I did finish the book like 2 hours before the stream. So
Oops, sorry.
It's been rough out here as a reader. But I mean, with the amount I'm reading this, I feel like it counts, It's basically just yeah, my history textbook. I don't really know. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay. Seems fine.
There we go.
But yeah, I don't really have much to say about it.
There's no
Compared to
spice in
the
it.
compared to my previous textbook, it is a lot easier to read. There's a lot more pictures in here, which I quite like. Hungary's mentioned a lot more, so I'm going insane in the shared notes chat. But yeah, that's my current read.
Nice.
Not bad.
Mine is less. I mean, it's also academic in a sense because it's Alchemized,
Ooh,
which is the fan fiction of Hermione and Draco from Harry Potter. And yeah, there's spice in it, but it's really weird. That's all I'm gonna
Spoiler
say.
me.
Traumatizing. But yeah, definitely be careful with that one. Debbie, could you not? I hope it doesn't.
we need to show off Debbie's cosplay.
Yeah,
Debbie's
true.
costume.
But she's busy throwing out all the sand of her litter box.
Oh no.
Average cat activities.
Average, exactly. And hello, Wolfie. I just saw her in chat. Okay. Yeah, for those of you who have been here for the first time, we can't, of course, respond to chat all the time, but I mean, sometimes if you have something to say to the book as well, or you want to give your rating, you can give that and we will read it. But mostly we're gonna focus on the discussion. Just so you guys know, we're not ignoring anyone. It's just so we can focus. Oh, there's Debbie. Hi. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, then. Should we focus on non-spoilers right now when we give the rating, or should we dive straight into spoilers?
I think we can go with non-spoilers for now. That's
Okay.
usually how we do, right? Non-spoilers and then spoilers.
Yeah, let's do that then. All right. So, what is your rating of back to the theme? Right. Who wants to go first? I'm so curious.
Moonie can go first.
I can.
Honorary new co-host.
To be honest, I'm still debating on it till now. Like, it's so hard. I mean, it's definitely not bad. I definitely liked it. Like, I would recommend it. I'm not gonna go into further details because then I'm gonna be spoiling, but I'm gonna give it like a 3.8 or 9. Like decent. I mean, not decent, like more than decent, but I don't know what to explain. Like, should I explain? How do you guys want to do it?
I mean, you can if you want to. We can also just give a little bit insight now, and then when we go into the other discussions, we can spoil as well.
Feel like I didn't give more because it was I was missing that kind of type, like, of forbidden love, if I can say it like that. Like, if for me it just went way too fast and like too easy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But it was definitely good. Like, it's just, but for me, for my opinion, it's just I was missing like a little bit of,
tension,
like more trouble.
Tension.
Like
build
action,
up.
like
yeah.
But I'll give it 3.9. So it's, could be worse.
Yeah, it's a good rating for sure. Okay. Key?
Yeah, I would give this a 2.4. I did not enjoy it that much. I mean, I finished the book partly because I felt like I had to, because obviously. But also, like, it wasn't that bad. The way it started off, I was definitely expecting it to be a lot worse. But then once I reached like halfway, it was actually quite enjoyable. There are just like little tiny things in it that just made it sort of like, it just made it a bit annoying to read, I guess. Ali Hazelwood has this tendency to use very simplistic language and then all of a sudden throw in like a very complicated word. And that just irks me. Like, if you're going to use complicated language, just use complicated language throughout, Don't try to I don't know how to say this because it just, there's like one yeah, like at some point she says like she says very simple language and then she goes apogee, or she says like very like, and it's like no one speaks like that. Like either use those either use those words throughout the entire book, or just, and it's like those tiny little things that I know I'm being very pedantic about that just sort of ruined my enjoyment of it. And then also the thing that Moonie mentioned of like, it didn't feel like there was much tension. It very much gives the vibes of wanting to be an enemies to lovers and forced proximity and forbidden love and all that. But it just doesn't really come across, because enemies to lovers, you should both hate each other. The man gets one whiff of her and is immediately in love. That's
It's true.
spoiler alert.
Spoiler
but-
alert. Okay, I mean, it's not a big spoiler.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, it's obvious where it's going from like the get-go, because that's the
Yeah.
premise of the book. But it's like, it's kind of annoying.
Mm.
Is all. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, I understand. We have to
Okay.
remember this topic about like it going like too fast, so we can discuss it again with spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess after the spice rating. But before I give my rating, I just noticed I didn't post that we are live. Oopsie. We are professional, absolutely. Okay, there we go. Small
okay.
hiccup, but it's okay. We were, like we said, we are rusty with this, so it's fine. It's not like I'm streaming sometimes, but all right. So my rating, I think I give it 4 stars, which is surprising to me. But basically, how my rating works is the faster I read a book, the better I give it a rating, because it just like hooked me, you know, like I just couldn't stop reading, even though it wasn't like a super great story or super much tension, as we mentioned before. But I still really liked the atmosphere of it. I think it gave me this like it kind of like healed my inner like child a little bit. It sounds weird, of Twilight, because I was always Team Jacob. And it kind of like gave me this feeling of Jacob and Bella. And I think that's why I enjoyed it as much, because it was like, okay, I finally get my Team Jacob moment. In the romance between them didn't happen in Twilight. Oh, it's a spoiler for Twilight, but I think everyone read or saw the movies by now, so that's what I would say about my rating. So yeah, 4 stars. I was going between like 3 and 4 stars, because I also wish it was a little bit more plot heavy at times. It kind of felt like at some part let me go to the spice rating later, but at some parts it was just about the spice, and it was like, okay, we get it. And I was just wanting to know more about the story and what was going on, and yeah, was a little bit annoyed with that. So that's what I would say. Yeah. Okay, spice rating, and then we can go into spoilers. So if you haven't read the book, we
How
appreciate.
How are we rating spice, by the way? Is that like amount of spice, how spicy we actually found it, how much we enjoyed the spice? Like, what is the rating here?
That's a good question. I think it's a mix of everything, to be honest. Like, if it was too much spice or too less spice, you obviously would go a bit lower with the spice rating, right?
Yeah.
So I guess were we satisfied with the amount, or was it too much, or was it
I wanted
weird?
more.
He's like, I wanted more. And I was like, I want the plot. But that's an interesting
like,
part.
after Icebreaker or something, being like, why isn't there more?
Yeah. So let's go.
Should I start?
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I think I would give it like a 3, like from 0 to 5 or 1 to 5. I would give it a 3. Especially after like I've been, reading this series. I would have, yeah. Now my perspective of it like kind of changed because I saw how actually much spice can be in one book. And when I see this one, I give it like, yeah, maybe even a little bit of 3. I think even less, like a 2.5 maybe. Um, but I feel like if it would be more, mm, maybe probably would have kind of ruined a little bit of the book. I don't know. It depends because I feel like the spice in this book is it was interesting. Like I think you know what I'm talking about. It was we will get to that point. It was interesting. Like um it made me imagine a lot of things, or like trying to imagine how things look like a lot of times. And I'm like, what the hell is going on in this book? Um yeah, like I feel like it could have been a little bit more, maybe because of that forbidden love thing. Like, could have spiced up the things a little. But I don't think it was bad. I think it was just it's okay. Like I'll go with it. Mm.
Yeah, I would also give it a 3, I think. Um, what was surprising to me is that there are 2 or 3 smut scenes in this book, whereas Allie Hazelwood usually just sticks to a chapter. There was one instance where she rewrote the chapter from the guy's perspective, which yeah, it was quite surprising that there were multiple spice chapters or multiple spice scenes in the book, because it's not something that I usually expect from Allie Hazelwood for there to be multiple. But I also had the thing of like I'm a visual, like I have a visual imagination. So obviously as I'm reading, I like see the things in my head. And as like she was describing the stuff, I was like, how is that like
Yeah, exactly.
where is it? What's the position here? Like where are you like where are your hands? Like what's going on here? I like,
I feel that.
I was just having a hard time trying to like figure out the logistics behind what was going on in some of those scenes. And I was like, he's about to pull out a third hand, I swear to God. Like, where the fuck is all of this coming from?
Oh my god.
Like, yeah, I mean, I feel like 3 is a very accurate rating, like very appropriate. Because yeah, I mean, it's just like I also feel like there are some things that just aren't explained too well. Like Allie Hazelwood herself didn't really know where she was going with certain things. So she just sort of left them half explained and hoped that the reader would sort of figure it out. Or maybe I just need things to be spoon fed to me. I don't know, but
They should make sense at least.
yeah,
Like you should be
exactly.
able to
Like,
like follow what's going on.
yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think I agree with both of you, like between 2 or 3 spice rating, because on one hand, like I mentioned it in the Discord, because I read a lot of Ellie Hazelwood books this year, especially, and it's like usually a long build up, and then it's like one chapter where things happen, and then it's already like towards the end of it usually, as far as I remember. And so I got really surprised by the amount. Like I was reading, and I was like, is this like ever gonna stop? Like what is going on? And then this like
much, but it is more.
yeah, like that's why I give it a 3 because of the amount. But then with how I felt about the spice, like first I felt okay, but then it got more and more weird. Like Key mentioned the like things that didn't really make sense. Like how did we get from this position to like this position? And then it's like, what are you even doing? Like I can't. And then the thing happened where she described whatever was going on with Lo. Or Lo, was it Lo? How do you
Lo,
pronounce
yeah.
the name? Lo, right?
Low.
And
With, like,
I was trying to like wrap my head around it. What what she saw, or like I was like, I have no clue what's going on. I guess I just have to keep reading, and that's where I'm like, okay, I like spice. I don't mind spice in books. I read a lot of it already, but if I can't imagine what's happening, and it was so unsatisfying in the end what was happening that I was just like, okay, no, I did not like that. Like, I understand she's, I guess, trying to branch out and make it more like fantasy, and I guess there is like what is it, like a small section of books that deal with this like werewolves or monsters thing. And I guess that's where she was trying to go with it, and I was like, okay, I don't know if I like that. That's why I say like 2 stars with the quality of it, I guess. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's
although something I'm happy that she didn't really take advantage of was the whole alpha thing. Like it gets mentioned a couple times that he's like, "Oh, I'm an alpha, you need to be careful." But I'm happy that it doesn't become like a major thing when those scenes are happening. It's just sort of like there, but it's not like the focal point of it, if you know what I mean. Like I am quite happy that she neglected that detail.
yeah, it felt more like a political sense of the alpha, and not that
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, the
Yeah.
typical alpha you
Like
would
macho
imagine, like
man.
alpha male. Yeah, that was good that didn't happen. Yeah. Okay. Since we're already in spoilers, like I wanted to go back to the what was it? What did I say? Help. About the tension build up. Yeah. That it was just like the tension build up wasn't really that long. And I don't know, it was just like she tried to make it mysterious, like does he actually hate the smell, you know? And then I was like, back to Twilight. I was like, yeah, here we go again. Well, we already had this story before. He actually likes her smell. And then he started talking about having a mate. And then she tried to like make you believe that it's someone else. But for me, straight away in my head was like, it's obviously you. Like, what? It's so obvious. It wasn't a plot twist. I was so disappointed about that as well. Like, why all this build up when it was really obvious who it was, and that he actually like was mating, or like her mate or whatever. I don't know. That was what came to mind when you mentioned it, about the tension build up and the smell, or just her smell, and then it's so obvious that he likes her already. So that's what I wanted to say in the spoiler section and not before.
Yeah, with the whole like mate thing, it was like annoyingly predictable. Like there are very few things that you can do within this genre, but I feel like Ali Hazelwood has a very specific structure and sticks to it and does not dare deviate from it, which is fine if you're like a new reader of hers. But this is just the same story that she's written a million times before, just in a different genre. It's just it's annoying, you know? There's like this annoying buildup of tension between the two characters. They fuck. There's something that goes bad immediately after, like the day of they fuck. Sorry.
We're on YouTube, but okay, let's go.
It should be fine. No,
Okay,
wait,
okay.
we're within 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, it should be fine.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, it should be fine. There are rules, but it should be fine.
Yeah, I think there are worse things.
Yeah. No, but like they end up doing the do.
Woohoo! They woohoo.
I find myself ridiculous here. But then like immediately something goes wrong, and then they don't talk for a while, and then it immediately gets resolved because it turns out dude just lied to her, and then chick's fine with it. The same thing happened in the Love Hypothesis. The same thing happened in Love Theoretically. The same thing happened here. And it's just so annoyingly predictable. And then they live happily ever after. Chick lying to her and him deceiving her. And it's just I have so many issues with it because it's annoyingly predictable, and there are very few things that you can do within this genre, and I understand that it's predictable for a reason. But it's just, if you want to try to do something new, which is what she was trying with this book, then she should actually try to do something new instead of just writing the same story in a different font. And I don't want to hate on Ali Hazelwood because I do enjoy her books, but it was just annoying as all.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like overly negative or like devil's
No,
advocate
it's
or
okay.
anything, but
This is interesting. And I
Actually,
can,
I
like
have
I
to
said, I can
say,
understand. Yeah,
you
sorry.
said.
No.
No, you
I
said.
just want to agree. Like, I
Okay.
understand her position.
I think it's my first book of her that I read, actually.
Mhm.
So for me, it was kind of like the new, you know, I've been like already a little bit spoiled by TikTok. I've heard that many people said that, like the same you said, and I was like, you know what? I don't know. Like, just let me just go into it and see how it is. And yeah, it's just it. As I said in the beginning, I was just missing that. Like, I was expecting, okay, she said that like everyone was looking at her like, you know, like she was like the enemy
Mm.
in the, you know. By the way, can you hear the cows like thing
Yeah,
outside?
but it's okay.
I'm sorry, like it's Switzerland, like I cannot do it and change anything. Anyways, I was just missing that, you
Mm.
know, like
Mm,
it was just everything was just like easy, like fairy tale. Ah, it's gonna get like resolved like quickly, and everyone is
Mm.
gonna be in love, and then it's, you know, it's just it's nice. We don't need like drama in every book
mm.
as much, but it's just it's like, come on, bro, like a little bit more, like come on, like give me
Yeah,
something. Yeah,
it it's very idealistic, I feel like, or very naive to naive's a harsh word. It's very idealistic to have like centuries long conflict and then one white boy shows up and he fixes everything. And it's like, no, let's not do that. Like this is I would have loved for the book to end with the entire vampire, human, werewolf world in like major conflict. I mean, that
Mm.
could also set up easily for like a second book where they like try to navigate through the world, which, you know, could become a duology. And if this book becomes majorly successful, there's a chance this will become a duology because that's just how it goes, unfortunately. But it's just not set up for that. I'm insulting things that don't even exist yet. I'm sorry, but but like again, it's the issue with predictability where it's like, you know, Moonie, you said that this was the first book that you've read from her. Congratulations, you've read every other book from her as well. But it's
yeah.
just,
I was. There is a second book.
oh, there is a second book. I forgot about that. Yeah. Well, my
Oh
comments are
well.
fair. My comments are fair. But it's like, what is there to write about if everything is solved and Low and Misery are happy? That's another thing. I will comment on that later.
Misery.
But Low and Misery are all
Oh,
of a
the
sudden
misery.
happy. What is there to talk about? What more could you add here? Does she get pregnant? Is there like a vampire wolf hybrid? I don't know. I haven't read the book yet. But yeah, I don't know. For me, it's just yeah. I forgot my point with this.
That's okay.
I'm just being a hater, guys. I'm sorry. I'm being so
Oh no.
unnecessarily hating, but like,
No. It makes up for
yeah,
discussion. I can't even defend my point. My point is just like it healed my inner child because I wanted a Jacob Bella romance.
that's enough of a
all.
defense, honestly. Like, yeah,
That's all I can say to that.
yeah,
And to this book, I think it's just about different characters. So it's
Yeah,
not
Yeah.
about,
it's about
Misery
yeah.
and Low. That's probably yeah. I expect a similar
Yeah.
like plot and yeah than this one.
yeah.
but-
I mean, with that, then I'm expecting it to be similar to how she dealt with the love hypothesis and love theoretically, where in love theoretically, she mentions the main characters of the love hypothesis in the book, like, oh, they're like there, sort of.
They're there.
They show up at some point,
Mm.
I think, if I remember correctly. I don't know. Those two books were so weird, genuinely. Like, ugh.
I don't know. I like the first, but that's not the topic. We
No, it's
yeah.
this is a different book.
Different, but also kind of the same with how
Yeah.
everything goes. Should we just get to the next point, or do you want to add something else?
I mean, I have more to add, but I don't want to be the only one talking.
Yeah, I could be talking like for like 1 hour, but it's fine. Let's just
Just later.
we will get there anyway. We will get back to discussions. But we
Yeah.
can. The next question will be: who was your favorite and your least favorite character in the book?
Oof. I don't know why. I feel like if it was another book, it would have been easier. But with this one, it's just it's again predictable. Like, what do we want me to say? It's just like my favorite. I kind of have to go for Lo. Like he's giving those vibes. I don't know. I still like him. Even though the story was like, yeah, but I still like him. Like, what can I say? He was like always there and caring for Misery, so I don't have anything to say like kind of against him. Like, like and Misery, sorry, I could have said her too, but I'm sorry. Sometimes she was just like, I was like, girl, are you stupid? Like, so sometimes I was like, no. And least favorite, I feel like just her dad, like Henry, like he's just fucking he's just like an beep. He's just like an can I say idiot? Like
Yeah.
I was gonna go for
To say it
other
mildly,
word,
yeah.
but like idiot, like he was just like a bad dad, and I feel like that was just sad, kind of in a way.
Yeah.
So I guess he's just my least favorite character.
What about you, Key?
Yeah, I'd have to go. My favorite character would probably be Juno. Purely because I find it hilarious that a werewolf is called Juno. I feel like that's like the funniest thing Ali Hazelwood has ever done. And I respect it. Honestly, I respect it. I don't know why she's my favorite. She's barely in the book, but I don't know. I was always happy when she showed up. And my least favorite character, I will have to say Lo is my least favorite. I kind of
Well, I love that. I love the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was between him and Misery because Misery annoyed the fuck out of me. I'm sorry, I've been
So
swearing so
both the
much.
main two characters. He's like, I don't like them.
I did give the book a very low rating.
Yeah,
but like
true.
I didn't want to be unintentionally misogynistic, so I'm going low instead. Because I don't, it's the whole alpha thing where it's like I have such issues with it because it's like I don't know, I just have issues with like male werewolves usually who are like, oh, I'm the alpha, and like that's his whole character basically, and so that's just why. Like, it's not necessarily anything he did; it's just how he was described, I guess. The fact that he was always there for Misery was quite nice of him, but I don't know, just the whole alpha thing it's too much for me. So that's why he got such a low rating in my books.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, my least favorite character is also the dead. I hated it. I hated to read about it. But I was kind of like, I also didn't like the brother. Like, I thought he was weird. Like, I got this feeling from the brother that's like, I don't trust you. Like, I kind of expected in the end that he would like betray them of some sort. After like he brought in Lo, I was like, okay, it's obviously that he's just trapping his dad now at this point. Like, he's not betraying them. But I don't know. I don't trust him. And can I say Sparkles is my favorite character?
Yeah.
That's so valid.
Ooh.
That's so
I
valid.
mean, the cat is like, I like the cat. Like, he was
just there.
He was just chilling. Yeah, his owner was gone, or her. I don't know if it was a she or him. But his owner disappeared and he straight away went to the next one. It's like, I'm chilling, you know, you can do whatever. I have my new favorite person. So that's why I liked Sparkles. And if it had to be like a person, it would have been Serena. I found her really interesting, especially because she was standing up for herself and for Misery. And obviously, like, all the good parts about Misery were because of Serena and their relationship or their friendship. And I really like that dynamic. And I wish we would have seen more of that. That's why I was like, could you have not done like a little bit less spice and like give the reunion sooner, so we get more of this like dynamic and how they influence each other. And yeah, I was a little bit sad about that it was so late in the book. Yeah, that's what I would say. So I mentioned two favorite and least favorite ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I would go with.
Yeah, I agree with that. I would have loved to see more of Serena that wasn't from the perspective of Misery's memory.
Mm-hmm.
Like, seeing Serena and Misery interact in the present would have been much more entertaining. I feel like then I don't know, just it being choked off at the end, I feel like it was.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Felt a bit like she tried to push that in the end.
Yeah.
That's why I have hopes for this one.
Let's see how that is. Can I add one more thing?
Yeah, of course.
When you came up with that question about the least favorite character, like, I don't know why, don't judge me, but for like a second it came to my mind first Anna. I don't know why, but it's not because how she is. It's just, or I know, like, she's a little kid, like, come on, but it's just, I was like, can we get this girl out of this house? Like, please, can we have like these two adults, like these two persons who just, you know, have their thing, and like this, get this kid out of this house, you know? Like, I don't know, for me it was just
annoying,
kind of in the way.
nuisance.
Yeah, like, get it out, like. But other than that, she was cute, you know. Like, I like the fact that she liked Misery from the start. I mean, that's cute. But I was just like, sometimes like, get it out, like. Yeah.
Just so you can get more spice. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, the kid in the house. Like, come on.
Something that I found kind of icky. Like, I have an issue. No, I'm just like, no. So I need to organize. But whenever they were talking about Anna and then they would get really intimate with each other, I just found that so icky. I was like, this is a child. This is Lo's sister. And y'all are getting down with it immediately after talking about her and talking about concerns. And I always feel so icky afterwards. And it's just like, ew. And then whenever they're like super sad, and then again, they get intimate. It's like, maybe let's not.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, get it out. Like, get her out. Like,
Come on,
it was
Eddie
a spicy
Hazelwood.
scene, and then they talk about Anna. I'm like, get it out.
No, you should not be thinking about your sister right now, please.
I have to say, I didn't have that like in my memory. I guess I just crossed it out of my memory that happened. And you had to remind me, of course.
No, I bookmarked
obviously.
it on my. I bookmarked it on my reader because I was like, no.
No, no.
Damn.
I need to talk about this. I need to mention this.
Cancel Ellie for this. No, that was weird. That was weird.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I just felt in general like Anna was just there to make Lo seem even more empathic and caring, and I don't know, I feel like it was just there for this reason. It wasn't really like, I mean, they made it, or she made it seem like this whole plot was around her, but at the same time, I'm not sure. Sorry, I just saw the comment. Motto of the stream: calm waters are deep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I did not expect to read a book like this when we chose it. It was a bit unexpected. Yeah.
Yeah. I also, with regards to Anna, I feel like it feels mean to say this, but I feel like if she didn't exist in the book, not much would have changed.
Mm.
Like, yes, it showed that Misery can have feelings towards another being, but that was also shown with Serena.
Mm-hmm.
That like
Yeah.
she felt like such an unnecessary character
Yeah.
to maybe bring out Lo's human side or something.
Mhm.
But again, Misery already did that.
Mhm.
So
It was like
it just
double. Yeah.
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 And it's same thing in the end. Like obviously they try to make this like conflict revolve about her being like a mixed creature or hybrid. But then it turns out Serena is as well. So I'm like, okay.
What's the point? Yeah.
like,
Like-
okay. Wouldn't it have been enough if it was Serena that I don't know.
Yeah.
That we
I
wouldn't
also
have the
feel like
child.
Yeah. I also feel like maybe there were too many plot points here.
Mm.
Like there's too much to focus on and not enough time to go into it. Like she didn't really focus on the whole hybrid thing. At least
Mhm.
I didn't feel satisfied with the amount she talked about it.
Mm.
It just sort of shows up every once in a while and then disappears again.
Mm.
And then also the whole Emery plot line with Roscoe and all
Yeah.
that. And I was like, what's going
Yeah.
on? Why are we in California all of a sudden? Why are y'all doing that in the airplane while there are others waiting?
That's why they were in California.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
I was like, where is this coming from? Why didn't he warn Misery about how sexual that act was
Before.
before?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then why was I don't know, this is a whole other thing, but back to the smut. Why was Bro getting turned on from having teeth in his neck? Like, you are losing blood
I mean, we
here.
don't judge any kings and stuff.
You know what? We don't king But this
I guess what she was trying is that like the neck bite is what usually animals do, or like wolves do. I guess that's why she brought it in, but it was like, yeah. I was less like confused by that part. I was like, okay, I have seen this before, but but like the other parts were like too confusing. And we are going back to this, but I think it's quite fitting to have the question about would you rather be a werewolf or vampire right now?
I would go for. I mean, even though I'm, cosplaying a vampire, I think I would go for a werewolf.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like the vibes and the atmosphere and the. I mean, in this specific book at least, like vampires is just so cold and so distant and like they had like nobody, and just I couldn't live with that. Like I like the werewolf community a lot better.
Yeah, I agree with that. For the exact same reasons. I would also rather be a werewolf. Purely because the werewolves were so much nicer to Misery than the vampires were. And the vampires are her own people, and the werewolves are supposed to be the ones that hate her. And yet they're so much nicer to her than the vampires would ever be. And it just, for that reason alone, I would much rather be a werewolf. Because it doesn't make sense to me that, like, you force a child to live in the human world and then you hate her for it. Like, make it make sense.
You forgot the most important reason for this though, for being werewolf and not vampire.
Oh,
because cats would hate you.
That's so true.
oh, true.
Like animals hate vampires, and I was like, I could not live with that. If I would imagine I become a vampire and Debbie would hate me, I would be heartbroken. I could not live with that. So for me, it's a really clear choice that I would be a vampire because I love animals. I could not deal
So
with it.
food. Like food, like she could eat, but she didn't have that feel of,
Yeah.
like she
Yeah, true.
liked peanut butter. Like, okay, girl, like have you tried other things? Like the hell? There are way better
Yeah.
things than peanut butter.
Yeah, true. And then pure
Yeah,
peanut butter too.
no, crunchy all the way.
Yeah.
But no, actually, that's so valid because I have like 2 frozen pizzas in my freezer right now. I'd be heartbroken if a vampire bit me and I wouldn't be able to eat those. I love pizza. What do you mean I can't eat pizza anymore? No.
So we found out the real reasons why we don't want to be vampires.
Yeah,
We couldn't enjoy
exactly.
food,
And
and we
food.
would be hated by animals. So
I feel like valid reasons.
yeah, very
Yeah.
valid reasons. Wait. Should we get to the last question then, or is there anything else you would like to discuss? Key, let it all out. If there's anything else you
She's
want to rant
hopeless so
about,
bad.
you go for it. I can't even like discuss against it.
Oh god. Okay, what did I literally had something in my head and I completely forgot about it. Hold on, do I have any? Oh, I have a complaint. Why is her name Misery Lark? Like it's so painful that her name is Misery Lark as a vampire. Like I thought it was a joke. I read that her name, like when Owen called her Misery, I was like, oh, haha, Misery. And no, her name is actually because she killed her
She is
mother.
miserable and she is called Misery.
Like, what the hell? You're setting your child up for failure at that point. Why are you doing all? Like, hold on. Let me read you my notes. All right. So when her name first gets brought up, I say, please don't tell me her name is actually Misery. Who the had twins and named one kid Owen and the other kid Misery? I genuinely can't tell which is worse.
Oh my god.
The reason I have grief with the name Owen, by the way, is because of the Owen character from Grey's Anatomy. I hate
Okay.
that man with a burning
Oh.
passion. So I just hate the name Owen now. And then we have I find myself funny, I'm sorry. But we have when her last name is revealed, I say F off, Misery Lark is her full name. What in the give me vampire related verbs and adjectives?
Good point.
Oh god, my notes here are absolutely insane. Also, the coding like side plot was so weird, and the fact that it's so clear Ali Hazelwood does not know what's going on. You cannot just use JavaScript to quickly whip up a snake-like game. That's not how that works. You would be perusing GitHub for like 5 days trying to figure it out before realizing that someone actually has that exact script already on GitHub. So like, no way. Yeah. And then it's just yeah, some of these like notes are so funny. But but yeah, one thing that I did appreciate though is that there's a focus on vampire myths and that she sort of tries to like undo them or like she makes fun of them. One thing that I can recall is the governor calling like specifically inviting her into the house that
Yeah.
that I found quite cool because that is obviously a huge thing of like, oh, vampires need to be invited into the house. And I found it quite cool that there are these things that are true in this world, but also really ridiculous to the vampires in that world as well.
They're not glittering.
So I think that,
They're not glittering in the sunlight.
they're not. No. So yeah, I am hating on this book quite a bit, but I do think that there are quite a few things that are quite cool about it, and I don't think it was that bad, but yeah.
You need to read some bad books sometimes to enjoy the good ones, right? So
Exactly.
and it's not bad for everyone. I mean, I didn't give it the best rating, but a good rating. 4 stars is pretty good.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And for the name Misery, I just permanently had the song in my head, which was really annoying at some point. So all the time I read it, it just came into my head, and I was like, nah, I just need to try skip the name so I don't have it stuck in my head all the time. Yeah. But it's actually really nice you have all these notes, because I didn't make a lot. I think I forgot a lot about what happened as well, but I feel like
Same.
we covered the most important points.
Mhm.
And yeah. You want to add anything else?
Me, no. I'm trying to screenshot my notes so that I can send it to you guys because I find it really funny. But I can't say
Please
this. I can't
do.
say this. I can't say this on YouTube, unfortunately. So this will remain a mystery to everyone. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's what I like about reading PDFs, because in my reader app, I get to like select the specific line or the specific thing that I want to take note of, and it will have it there. Yeah, okay, I sent it.
Yeah. Moonie, do you wanna add anything else?
I mean, I do have something else, but I don't know if you want to like save it for the after the next question or now or.
I would say we can have the last question as like the ending point.
Okay.
So if you
Okay. So I think we mentioned a little bit of it already at the beginning, but it's just I have to say it again. Like I was so confused when it came to a spicy scene, especially at the end, and then bro just started like explaining his anatomy, and I was like, I'm also visual. Like I have to, I imagine things in my head, and I was like, why the hell am I imagining this like over and over again? Because I was just like not connecting thing. Like I don't know. It was just I was like, can someone like I don't know, give me like a picture, like just just so I can see how like
drawing,
so I can imagine it like for a second, like but I was just not getting it. Like I was. And then she was like, she said like it felt good. I'm like, what do you mean? Like it felt.
All I was thinking was like, oh my god, pain.
Yeah, I was like, girl, like, are you okay? Like, what do you mean? Like, I cannot like maybe it's because it's in German. Maybe it does things even more.
No, it doesn't make it better in English.
It doesn't make it better in English.
I was like, where does it start and where does it end? And like, what do you mean? Like, what is going on? Like I've been reading a lot of like spicy things, and I can tell. Okay, it was easier to like imagine or understand than that little part of his anatomy that goes I don't know where still. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And then she's like, and then it comes to that part where like they finish the job, and
yeah.
And it kind of like got stuck, and I was like, what? What do you mean? Like, what?
Sorry, the comment that someone sent right now is good.
Yes, exactly.
It was also such a like dominant topic. Like it kept coming up, and it was such a big deal where they were like, they're not compatible, and I was like trying to understand why, and I was like, I don't know, at some point I thought he would just like, I don't know, have a knife or something. I don't know. That's what it felt like. And I don't know, it was just really weird. I don't understand why she made such a big topic out of it. And why it was such a like deal breaker or not deal breaker. And I don't know. I didn't understand this whole point, and it kind of like threw me off completely. And so I didn't want to read the spice, I think, because it just got to this direction, and I don't know. Just leave it. Let it be.
Like it was nice, it was getting, to that point. It was, had that atmosphere, and I was like, okay, like, and then she gets it, I'm like, like it's like a literally turned down, like it literally breaks everything. Like
Yeah.
I was like, what do you mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like she's talking about USB sticks like type C and type whatever. Like, what do you mean, girl? Like it's
Yeah, no, I honestly, I was like, am I just too stupid for this? Am I too dumb to
No.
understand why? There's no explanation provided. She goes on, she's like talking about the knot or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And then she just goes, "Oh, I understand now. We're not compatible." I'm like, I don't understand. Explain it to me. Why are you ending the chapter there? And then it's not brought up again. Like, hello? What?
Yeah.
Please.
I was just really imagining a knot at some point, like a ribbon or something. Like, you know?
Yes.
And it's just like, okay, I give up. I just have this image in my head now that he puts a ribbon around it. I don't know. Like, okay, fine. Let's move on. Oh my goodness. Yeah,
like a
it
Christmas
was
gift.
Christmas gift, exactly. That's what I imagined then. And I was like, okay, we're good with
Oh,
that.
okay. Yeah, but that
I-
was what I wanted to add.
This is a tiny thing, but I was also super confused because I kept imagining Lo as an anthropomorphic wolf instead of a person that can transform into a wolf.
Mhm.
And it just kept messing with me because I was like, he's so hairy, what are you doing? And then, no, he's just a person. He's just a person that can shift into a wolf. But it was just like,
Yeah.
how is this appealing? Like, he's a wolf. Why are you? And I was like, no, wait, he's just a man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what yeah, that's why the first time when they said they're not compatible, I was like, is he fucking turning into half a wolf or what? Like,
Yeah. Like he was more afraid than she was.
Yeah.
I was like, what is gonna happen? Like, is he gonna explode the whole house? Like, what is going on? Like, you know, I thought maybe he's gonna transform into, I don't know, like 5 meters wolf or whatever. I was so confused. Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
people enjoying nerds info dumping on someone. Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like Ellie Hazelwood read one of these books where it's like about like not inhuman, like monsters. There's this kind of erotica novels that are dealing with this topic. Like if it's a monster, like not human anatomy. And I was like, are we going there? Like, did she read something? And she was like, okay, this is great. Let's put it into a book. That I don't know. It was going a really weird direction. But yeah, I want to move on from this because this was already too much bringing up this topic again. I can't even English anymore. That's what it does with me. So let's move to the last question. Who would you marry, kiss, and kill in the book?
I feel like this is such a hard question. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mm.
Like, for me, it's just, you know, I think maybe it's kind of a classic answer, like, you know, like maybe boring answer. But I think I would marry Lo just because, you know, he's a good guy. Like, I know I'm not gonna get disappointed, maybe a little bit overwhelmed. Anyways, but you know, he's not bad. Like, it's fine. Kiss, I think. I don't know. To be honest, kiss. Who should I? The cat. I'm gonna kiss the cat. You know what? Hell yeah, I'm gonna kiss the cat.
A little smooch on the head.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kiss it. And kill. I think I would kill the dad. Like, you know, just get over it. I was, for 1 second, I kind of got jealous in that book for 1 second till I actually find out how was, you know, it was not how I was imagining it. But you guys know Gabi
Mhm.
or Gabi, you know, I
Mhm.
was just like, I got I got for a second jealous with Misery
Mhm.
when they like met in that like outside. I was like, yeah, girl, I know. I would kill that girl too right now, you know? Like, I was like, I got jealous for a second too, and then I realized, oh, it's not how it looks like. Okay, then it's fine. Yeah, so I think I would kill the dad.
Yeah. Um, I don't know who I would marry. Maybe I would marry Lo as well. Just because, like, having the protection of the alpha, obviously very handy. Um, kiss. I think I would kiss Juno. I don't know why. Again, I find it funny that her name is Juno as a werewolf, so I would go with her. Um, kill. Mm,
Misery.
no, no, I'm not gonna be a woman hater today. Um, I think I'd kill the dad. I feel like that's a safe answer.
Yeah.
It's like just off him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, I think it's so important that the dad has been removed from his like position of power, so things can start changing. So I would definitely go for the kill. I don't know why they even leave him alive or left him alive. I don't know. It sounds like they did something after, but yeah, definitely the dad and a kiss. I think I would go for Serena, just because I thought she was really interesting, and then marry. Yeah, low. Let's be honest. Yeah, I thought his empathy was really sweet and caring person in general, not just to Misery, but like to everyone around him. And yeah, that's why. Well, that are my main reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that was the last question. It was a really good discussion. Almost over an hour already.
Hell
I
yeah.
mean, with the technical issues before, but
I feel like that might be our longest one yet.
yeah, it.
So good job us.
I'm surprised. I was really like, what are we gonna discuss about this? Like, it's a romance, like mostly focused on the romance, but got a
Don't
lot
worry,
of
I'm
discussion.
always here to be a hater.
We need that negativity as well to have good discussions. I think if we all
Yeah.
liked it,
Gotta
it would be
balance.
boring too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what would we discuss about? But yeah.
I will admit I have so much more to say, but I will restrain myself.
But as long as you got your most important parts out of the way.
Yeah.
Funny background noise. Wait. Ooh.
Us. He means us.
We were funny background noise.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah.
a little podcast. That's what it feels like, I guess. Okay, wait. Let me get something real quick.
Oh.
Oh.
It's nothing exciting.
yeah.
Jesus.
I'm getting a
How
nod.
fast are you?
How do you already have the book?
I have to admit, I already started reading this book like a few years ago. And then I kind of stopped because I started reading it for like the sake of cozy autumn. Oh. Okay. And then I kind of like was too slow, and then autumn was already over, and then I stopped reading it. But yeah, this is our next book pick. For those of you who are not in the Discord, this is the new book pick for November, December. And yeah, the theme is cozy cafe. That's why we picked it. It's I don't know, it's not too long, so I think we should all be able to push through until December. But yeah, all right then. If no one else has anything to add, we're looking forward to be reading this with you guys, and until the next live show. All right. Thank you everyone for joining, and see you all. Bye bye. Did a wave.
Yes.